Second in my series of using and applying to solve equations, i.e. we've got to use other things to build up the equation. Well, the first thing they ask you to do is to show it, and we need to use information in the question. And we're told the length of the diagonal is 8, and we're told the perimeter is 20. So let's start off with the length of the diagonal is 8. Now we're not going to get very far unless we know what this side is. So I'm going to call that side y, that's obviously going to be y, and that's going to be x. So I know that 2x plus 2y will equal 20. Now you've got two unknowns, so it's looking like some kind of simultaneous equation being built up here. We also can relate those two unknowns with Pythagoras' theorem. X squared plus y squared will equal 8 squared, 64. X squared plus y squared equals 8 squared, 64. Now we've got 2x plus 2y equals 20. 1 implies that x plus y equals 10. Call that equation 3. And then we want to get x on its own, so therefore we need to get rid of the y's. So y equals 10 minus x here. Call that equation 4. And that is what we're going to put in. We're going to replace this y here in here with 10 minus x. So let's do that. Let's write down x squared plus, now the y squared, y is 10 minus x, so 10 minus x all squared. And that's going to equal 64. So let's multiply out these brackets. Remember, 10 minus x squared, I'm going to write this over to one side, is equal to 10 minus x times 10 minus x. And a mistake is just to square the 10, just to square the x. People make them write 100 minus x squared. In actual fact, you've got x squared plus 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times minus x is minus 10x. And then you've got minus x times 10 is another minus 10x. And then you've got minus x times minus x, which gives you plus x squared. Minus times a minus is a plus, remember. And that gives you 64. So let's get everything on the same side. We've got x squared plus x squared is 2x squared. Minus 10x is minus 20x. 100 minus 64 is going to be 36. I've taken 64 away from that 100 to get 0 on that side. Now I want to get just a 1x squared. Well, if I divide all of these by 2, 2 gives me x squared. Divide that by 2 gives me 10x minus 10x. And divide this by 2 gives me 18. And we have shown what they wanted. Now then, the second part of the question wants us to solve this and give solutions correct to 3 significant figures. And when it says correct to 3 significant figures, there's a clue here. It's probably not going to factorize, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to jump in and use a quadratic formula. So minus, remember, x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. It's on the formula sheet over 2a, where you've got ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And so a will equal 1. The b is the minus 10. The c is equal to 18. So I'm going to put all those in. So b is minus 10, minus 10 is plus 10. B squared minus 10 squared. Be careful when using this on a calculator. Make sure you write it with the brackets around the minus. Calculators won't spot the minus. So you'll end up with minus 100 when really what you want is 100. Minus 10 times minus 10 is 100. They've got minus 4 times 1 times 18. So that is going to be 72. So I'm going to be minus 72 all over 2a, which is just 2. And then you just type that into your calculator. Now your calculator, when you do the plus one, will give you 5 plus root 7. Make sure you convert that into decimals and you get 7.645. Now you want the 3 significant figures. Well, there's the third figure. The next one up is 5, so we're going to round this up to 7.65. Actually, if you give all the calculator display, Excel will always mark it right. And your other answer will be 2 0.35 to 3 significant figures. But as I said, if you write the whole calculator display, they will still give you the marks.